What's going on, Trader Gang? It's your boy Nikki Pips. We're back at it again with another market breakdown for you. So we are live. So definitely show some love, tap in. So we're going to break down US30 and gold, and we'll also go over news as well. So we'll see what the news has for us this week. And then we'll take a quick look at what US30 and gold look like and see where it could potentially go. So let's get into it. Let me just do a quick audio check real quick. And we will get into it. I hope everybody's had a great weekend so far. I pretty much stopped trading since like Wednesday, I believe. So I had some good time off from the markets, even though I was watching them. But I'm ready to get back to it. We only got about almost 30 days left in, like 40 days left in the year. So we got to get after it, y'all. All right, everything looks good. Let me share my screen. All right, let's take a look at news first. So for next week, all right. So let's get into it. So Monday doesn't look like we have anything. Nothing for really USD. So and then Tuesday, nothing for USD really. So I mean, we got PPI in the morning. So actually, we do have to watch out for this. So we'll see how the market reacts. So especially with US30. Wednesday, we have unemployment claims. We have prelim GDP. This is all tentative. So, I mean, there is quite a bit of news here, even though we have some yellow folders here. So we just got to be on the side of caution and just see how the market's going to move. Thursday is a bank holiday. So, of course, that's Thanksgiving. So it's going to be kind of a short week this week. And then Friday, we don't have anything either. So kind of a short week this week. I probably won't trade Friday either. So we'll just have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That's it. So no real news out except for pre-market. So that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and take a look at US30. So market's already open. So we can see here on the 30-minute. So we can see here on the 30-minute price ended up breaking out of this consolidation here Friday at like 11:30. So it's 11 tonight. So it was 8:30. So this was 8:30 pre-market. So and then it ended up having a pullback into this demand zone right here, which is a previous support level, or it was the previous supply zone. So it ended up pulling back right to that level, and then we ended up pushing up into the previous weekly low, and then we ended up rejecting it again, and then retesting that same demand zone. So and then price closed right below here at about like 46,286, and then price opened up all the way up here, and now it's pulling back. So I think personally, we can see a nice continued push to the upside. I think we're going to retest this area right here, this high at 46,860. But we'll see. So for y'all that are popped on right now, definitely show some love in the chat. You know, I'll shout y'all out as well. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at US30. So let's go to the weekly. So of course we marked up some key areas. So we had a new all-time high here from previously, and then this was the previous all-time high, and then we have our weekly high. So we'll just start completely fresh. So remove everything. So we can see here overall though, like we're still bullish. So because on the weekly, we want to look at the overall trend, right? So this is our trend line right here. So if price ends up breaking this and ends up targeting these lows right here, then of course we have a change of structure. But if it continues to respect this like it has, then it's going to continue to push to the upside. So let's mark up, of course, our all-time high. So we have 48, 420.3. So we'll do 0.5 on it. That's going to be our all-time high. We're going to move that to the side. There we go. So all-time high. Then we're going to do our previous weekly high, previous weekly low. So last week was one second. So last week was the 17th. So it's going to be right here. So we're going to mark it previous weekly high and low. So I kind of want to add, because on here, like I had a previous daily. I had a template here, so a previous daily. So I'm going to create a, let's do purple. Yeah, we'll do purple. So this will be previous weekly high. So we're going to save as. Okay. Well, let's see if we have that now. So I don't know how many of these I could save, but so that's okay. We have our previous weekly high here, and of course that's not accurate. So we're going to move that as close to that wick as possible. So we're at 47,288.9. So we'll do just 288 like that. So our previous weekly high. So we have 47,288. And then of course the low here. So let me get rid of this trend line real quick. That's a previous weekly low. We got 45,705. I'll do that. All right. So we got our previous weekly high, previous weekly low right here. So we ended up bearish pretty much for this whole week. So because we basically pulled all the way down here, came up here, and then we closed down here. So, and it looks like price is trying to push even further down. So we'll see if we don't find a level of demand right here and end up pushing back up. So we just got to wait for a confirmation, but that's what we're looking for here. And then, of course, we'll mark up like another level. So another area of interest where price could possibly go. So we got 45,173.8. So we'll do 0.5. And then, of course, we do have another level right here. So we'll do it to like right here. So this is a previous demand zone. So this could be another level as well. So 44,934.1. So let's do 35. All right. So we'll keep our charts clean just like that. So of course, we can mark this up if we go down to the daily here. We'll actually be able to see better levels here. So we have a double top right here. So we can definitely mark this all-time high right here. And then, of course, we do have a level right here. So we definitely want to mark that up. And then, of course, we do have a level of demand right here. So price could definitely try to retest this area here because we did pull up, or actually we came down here, pulled up, and then we could retest it. So because again, we do have another level right here. And then, of course, we do have another level right here. So we'll just keep these levels right here because, again, when we're on the hour, things start to look a little bit clearer. So, of course, we're in a range right here. So price needs to break to a certain direction, either up or down. So, because I usually trade on the 30-minute here. So just looking at this, we can pull all the way down to here to the previous weekly low. So because we do have a huge bearish dip back in the 20th of November. So it's been pretty much ranging this whole thing. So everything more eerily ranged, so consolidated. So we have to break out of this consolidation measure. So this is our consolidation measure. So we need to break from doing this. So on the 30-minute, we need to break it down. This area right here. Yeah. We need to break into this. So because we do have some liquidity on here, so we can actually take this out before we're going back up. So we're just showing how for that. So this is definitely consolidated right now, so we're not anywhere to trade. So we'll see what tomorrow shows us. Yes, so now we'll go to, so just to kind of recap, we need a breakout here. So as we can see, they're pushing down to here first. And retesting the previous weekly low right here, and see if it goes any further. So, on the time frame you see, we have been bearish. So, even on the higher time frame, we're still bullish. And, I mean, we pushed all the way here, so we broke this level right here. And then, of course, we curved back. So, price could continue to fall. But we just need to kind of just watch it. So, because again, we need to wait to see if price is going to break this previous low right here. So, that's going to be a change of character if it does. So, if you remember, we have a level right here if it breaks that. So, I still think we can have, some retracement. So, of course, we were bearish last week. So, this was all bearish movement. So, I think we can kind of retrace to the upside. So, but we'll see. So, because this is a holiday week coming up, so let's see how the market moves. So that's it for US30. So let's go to gold now. So gold has been kind of consolidated as well. As you can see, we have a lot of markups here on gold. Just a lot of chop. This is all consolidation right here. So I think we have some lower lows and lower highs trying to form here. So we can see kind of a trend line that we're trying to form. There could have been some entries, especially on the lower time frame. You could have seen on these sides right here. So if you're on the lower time frame. So there were some selling opportunities. You could have caught this, could have caught this one right here. So that's just all in all, just a lot of chop. So this is really just a lot of consolidation. So price is kind of taking longer. So we move some weekly here. So I think, all this out. This just looks like a lot of clutter. So, the still super bullish, obviously. I mean, we can see since August 18th, it's slowly working on a bull run. So even way before that, it's been a super bull run with barely any pullback. So the only recent pullback we had was October 20th. And we have the doji right here, which of course is trying to find a retracement. So it did come all the way back up here, and then ended up closing all the way down here. So, now going forward, I think we're going to find a nice push to the other side, in my opinion. So we do have an all-time high here, so this is a market at all-time high. So it would have, what was it, 33, 81, 30. So we got all-time high right here. Now we want to mark up the previous weekly high and low. So 17, so we're the previous weekly high and low. Something we're going to use. Weekly high. And let's see if we can get that. Yeah, that was pretty good. So 41, 31, 450.
The high. We have our previously low right here. Previously low. And now that 3998, 141, 145. So we got our weekly high, previous weekly low. So we got an area of demand right here. So that's at 49.25 degree 15. So these are all like psychological levels for me. So these are areas that price could easily tap back into. So I'm going to disregard this panel right here because we do have an equal, pretty much equal low for the most part right here. So we tap into here. So that'll be another area for us. So 384 would be number 5. And then of course we can tap this high right here because if you easily come up here and try to retest it, so I got 32, 35, 110. So you'll see when we go down onto the daily, kind of look a little bit clearer. So we can see here, like we can kind of wavering. So go down to the daily here, we start to see things a little bit clearer. So we can mark those up. So this one right here is an all-time high. Number 11 area right here. We have another area right here, which was this is a previous supply zone. So we can definitely mark this area out. And then of course, this is the main zone right here. So price is tapped into here before. So I'll just keep these levels right here, and then of course we do have these two right here. So it's probably just trying to break out. More likely it's going to tap into these levels right here. So that's what we're looking for. So just with this, we just have to see if price is going to continue to keep pushing down. So because we did have a bearish pullback right here. So of course we came up, we pulled back, consolidated a little bit, and then came down again. We pulled up, had a little bit of a retracement right here. And it could cause price to pull back down again to this area. So price could possibly pull down again to the area here. So we could get a nice pressure up and continue that retracement to the upside. So we need to break out of this consolidation first. So again, going on a lower time frame. So again, we're just consolidating. So we need a nice breakout. So even on the 30-minute here, we need to break out either above this level here, or above below this level here. We need to break out of this. So we'll make it a break and retest. So the price will come down to here, respect this area, and then go back up. So we need to get a breakout. If we probably will get a breakout in this evening session right here. So because market is open, so it may even pull down to this area here. So we do have a level right here. So and then yeah. So we need to break out to this side and to this level right here, and then we'll push it out. if we continue that move back up, because there is a bunch of liquidity up here that we can take out. We just gotta wait and see what the price is gonna do. Say which direction price is gonna play out. So, but right now we gotta get out of this consolidation for gold. So, and that's pretty much it. Appreciate you guys popping on for this. Let me close this out real quick. So, if you guys can like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys popping on for this breakdown. We will be going live tomorrow on a fresh $200 account. So we're starting all fresh. So stay tuned for that. We will be going live 10 minutes before market open. So the link will be in my bio. It will be down below as well. In the description, you can click on my YouTube channel and then just go to live, and you can trade live with me. So I appreciate you guys. God bless, and let's have a profitable week. Peace.